Hello everybody, my name is Mario Master 21. So what's holding up my phone right now is actually my tripod that I bought, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today, if you are like me, which you're probably not, um, you have very sweaty hands and get dirt and grime and what so you into your controllers. Now, this is an Xbox Series S controller. Now, as you can see, there are these crevices and everything like that, and dirt is just going to get right in there and just not be a fun time. Now, all the cleaning tutorials I found on the internet said, and on YouTube, said that you needed to take the faceplates off. Well, we're not gonna do that. So what you're essentially gonna need is a flathead screwdriver, preferably a very small bit, and a wet wipe. Now, what I would suggest doing is starting with the bottom bit here. As you can see, there is still a little dirt down there. So what you're going to do is you're going to try and take as much out with the flathead screwdriver as you can. Now, what you also want to keep in mind is the dirt that you do get off is you need to take it off the screwdriver, because then you're just putting it, not the screwdriver, but the flathead, because then you're just like getting it back on there. Now, if you can't get one bit out and that one bit is going to bug you forever, I don't know what to tell you, because you're going to have a tough time. So now what you want to do is just take your wet wipe, try to get it in that crevice there, and just, there you go. Now, the charging ports and all that, just very carefully clean around the important components here. And there's still going to be a little bit of dirt in there, so you just take your flathead and you just kind of get it out. Now, I found if you really want to clean that head around the headphone jack, I found that a tack really works, but wet wipe and just some determination also works. So now the dirtiest part, where dirt and grime can mostly get, in these crevices and up front here. As you can already see, there's some dirt on the triggers here. So what we're going to do is what you would normally do. You're going to start at one end, doesn't really matter which. And slowly but surely work your way up through the crevice here. Now, don't worry, you're not going to get all the dirt out. And plus, if you do somehow find a way to get all the dirt out, it's just not going to be a fun time for you. Now, here's another problem where the dirt like clumps a little bit. You just got to keep working at it. Now you can keep going from here. Really trying to just get in and remove all the dirt. Once you've done that, just take your wet wipe and just really scrub all around where you just did everything. So that way it's going to be a little bit cleaner. It's going to look a little bit nicer. And then there you go. Just looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. There's going to be dog hair all over it. I can't control that. Now, these bits. And you're just going to start from here. I find from this bit where this and this meet, I find is the best place to start. And again, you're just going to work your way towards the triggers there. Now you might be wondering, well, aren't you just pushing the dirt near the triggers? Well, yes, you are. We're just going to clean the triggers anyway. And then you see, take the wet wipe, and there you go. Now, you switch to the other side and do the same. I actually didn't start from the middle there, so. Take the wet wipe. There you go. This looks a little bit better. Now the front face plate. Just kind of wipe it down, you know. Test both joysticks, test all the buttons, see if they're nice and comfortable and still act how you want them to act. Now, you move down here, the front of the controller. Just take your wet wipe and just clean them off. Now, there is a little thing here that I didn't even know about until just now. I've never noticed that. But dirt can also get in the crevice right here, where it's space between the trigger and the actual controller itself. So again, take your wet wipe, clean it as best as you can, and then there you go. You got the corners there. So you see a little dirt on the X. Take your flathead. And just looks a little bit better. And essentially, there you go. I mean, mine's going to have hair on it. I have a very furry dog in my house. But there you go. It's cleaner. It's just going to feel better. And it's just going to get dirty again. So, but that is the essential cleaning of an Xbox Series S controller without taking apart the faceplates or any plates whatsoever. Because if you don't have the tools like I don't, it's going to be a little bit harder to clean, and not going to really be able to give it a deep cleaning. So this is the best way that you can actually, deliver a cleaning that's at least as satisfying as it gets. And from a distance, it's going to be clean, and on closer inspection, it's going to be not as clean, but it's still going to be clean. So that's essentially it. Again, this is all you need. Just be a little bit careful with the wet wipe. You really don't want it. I mean, it's just cleaning. It's just a cleaning wipe. Just be a little bit careful. You don't want to, damage any inter-components or anything, because you are playing around where your batteries are and where all the inter-components are, but you're probably going to be fine. It's just cleaning. It's just a cleaning supply and a flathead. Just use a small bit, and that's essentially it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be streaming. I should actually be at work, but I sadly fell on my back, and it's pretty botched right now, and I'm just getting this video out for you guys. So I'm gonna go and sit. I'm probably gonna play some COD. Go watch it, and thank you.